Bro, what the hell just happened? I was already planning a video about MCC, and all of a sudden 343 is gone? Alright, I guess we're talking about this first. It's nice seeing that Microsoft and the developers of Halo are recognizing that they've made too many mistakes and need a change in course. It's nice seeing a change in leadership, which was the root of a lot of problems. It's really nice seeing the switch to the Unreal Engine. The H in Halo stands for hope once again. Very excited to see where Halo Studios goes. With that said, I'm not gonna hold my breath. The only evidence of good things we've seen so far are a few pre-rendered scenes of varying biomes. Now, one of the biggest complaints about Halo Infinite was the whole world looking the same. You could argue that having varying biomes is a wonderful step to address this complaint for future Halo games. I'll give you that one, but as amazing as these graphics look, I'm uncertain about how honest they're being with us.
The original Halo franchise was a graphics showcase. It was best in class. That's what Halo was when it first was released, and that's what Halo needs to be again.
Presumably, these are examples of the graphic showcase they aspire Halo to be. Now hold on, you're not fooling me yet. Those are just pre-rendered scenes. Those aren't graphics in an actual game. I did the exact same thing in Blender a few weeks ago. Anyone can pre-render a set scene and make it look as pretty as possible. The reason for that is because it only has to be rendered a single time, and after that it's just an MP4 file. But if you try to maintain this level of quality constantly, well, you can see the problem. These pre-rendered scenes are not proof of how good-looking Halo is gonna be when actually playing. I will reconsider when I see actual results. That's my feeling about Halo Studios as a whole. Give us a game, show us what you got. You want our trust back, you're gonna have to earn it.
Microsoft is very safe. Yeah, I think there's probably that case too. But, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it with Halo.
The most common theory for next release right now is a Combat Evolved remake. Okay, interesting. CE has some problems. Definitely worth giving a shot, but I'm also on edge. Any of you Pokemon fans? Remember how dog water those Gen 4 remakes were? The only thing worse than making a bad game is taking a beloved, cherished game and bastardizing it. Again, Halo Studios is gonna have to prove themselves before I just hand over my goodwill. But you know what? Even if they fail in that, it doesn't matter, because the one good thing 343 has done with Halo is the Master Chief Collection. My channel's past contains many videos of me criticizing different games, each with their own reasons. I ended up dropping many of them due to the lack of fun I was having. However, Master Chief Collection, particularly Halo 3 and Reach, are games where I know I will have fun playing almost every single time. And here are the reasons why. I've complained about certain games having redundancy in their features. However, Halo has one of the most pure and interesting sandboxes I've seen in a video game. Every single weapon, vehicle, and pickup has a very unique purpose and function. Some of my favorites are the grenade launcher, the needler, wraith, gravity lift, and hornet. Having such a unique variety of features creates room for thousands of different scenarios for any given match. Scenarios where certain features you wouldn't think are very good can always find their place to shine somewhere. No matter how many times I play, something cool and different happens every time.
Flag stolen.
As awesome as the Halo sandbox is, it's not perfect and does have issues. Precision weapons are over-centralizing, especially in Halo 3. Many features are commonly cut out of matchmaking modes, and others have missed potential. But that doesn't matter, because with Forge, you can fix that. You can set the map up however the hell you want. One of the best things I've done to make my experience more fun was something as simple as removing the BRs. If I felt like battle rifles were overpowered on a particular map, I would open up Forge and just take some of them out. I might also increase its respawn time or decrease its ammo count. I really appreciate the ability to do little things like that, and I really appreciate the possibilities for the more complex projects. I've been working on a custom game mode for Halo Reach I call Attritional Invasion. I have 2 maps for it. One is finished but needs some polish and more playtesting. The other is incomplete but is close to completion. Unfortunately, I've fallen off of this project. Most of the Halo videos I was making at the time weren't getting much traction, so I instead prioritized my other projects. But I mean, hey, if you like this video and that game mode interests you, by all means, check out my older Halo content, subscribe,
share
this video with other Halo fans. If I see that my Halo videos do well, that'll give me a reason to put some more time and energy into my Forge projects. Otherwise, the predominant of my attention will remain on Vencho and my SCP game. Either way, playing around with Forge was a massive first step to the actual game development I'm doing now in Godot, and I'm glad to have had that experience. Being a YouTuber, theater is one of the greatest gifts I've ever had for making content. Moving the camera anywhere in the map you want while the match goes on is just so limitless. Using this tool, my videos have reached levels of quality and creativity that I am very, very proud of. It's also nice to have as a performance review. You can look back at the match and see what went wrong and what went right, which can be a good learning experience to get better at the game. The only game I've played with a theater system superior to Halo is Rust. I mean, regardless of what direction Halo Studios goes or how much we hate 343, I can do 2 things. One, look at Destiny. I look at the current state of Destiny and imagine how much worse Halo would be had it stayed under Bungie. I think that's something y'all don't think about and ought to appreciate. And 2, I'm also grateful for what we have. I don't like the new games either, but even if they can't make any good new titles, we can at least go back to the old ones. And we have Forge and the modding tools to lift up Halo's future ourselves if they can't or won't. Halo Studios, I don't even care how many new releases you shit on at this point, as long as you don't fuck with MCC. That's my attitude.